Hey team, hope you're having a good afternoon. It's about 1:31 to send you guys an update for this coming week. So you will be in part 3 of the Dug Down Deep series. Remember that kind of the whole vision behind this is relationship. It's not necessarily the material, it's about getting conversation started, and there's a bunch of things that you guys can get with that. So make sure to watch it. Make sure you go to Right Now Media and watch that third video. Set yourself up for success. Also, there's a couple of you guys who are going to be going to the Lecrae and Mineo concert this week, and that's totally cool. Just let your house know that you're taking some of your students that night to this event. And again, the key is relationship. The key is bonding and memories. Make sure to kind of be strategic with who's in what cars, that the grade levels are connected, all that kind of fun stuff. So love you guys, believe in you guys. This week, I need you guys to pull out your Lead Small app and go to the videos and watch number 3, Partnering with Parents. Watch that video. It's fantastic. Kind of overview with the why behind the what. We want to partner with parents. Now, in your book on page 101, this giant green page right here, this is what it says. It says, even if the parent isn't a believer, they are still the parent, and including them in these experiences has the potential to make a more meaningful impact in the lives of your few. The big kind of thing I want you guys to see is we're just small group leaders. As much as we want to be a parent, as much as we want to fulfill the role, our heart should always be to turn the hearts of the sons and the daughters back to the fathers and mothers. That's just biblical. That's just scripture. The moment we try to interfere, the moment we begin to think that the parent is failing or doing something wrong, is the moment that we begin to come against each other instead of walking alongside each other. So our heart and vision is always going to be to connect with parents, always going to be to push students to ask parents these difficult questions, challenging questions, build relationships, all those kinds of things. So watch this video, read this chapter, kind of revision and rethink, hey, when you have kids, or some of you who have had kids, were those moments where a student pastor or a small group leader empowered you to be better as a parent, empowered you and positioned you to be successful, to speak influence in the life of their student, to build a memory with the life of their student, to create a bridge, to create that intimacy? Because the truth is the parent's voice is always going to be louder than our voice. And we want to make sure that we're pushing them there so that the parent can speak. And the other thing is as our students live godly lives, they'll begin to live as a godly example within their home. So even if their parents aren't saved, even if they're not coming to church, these students may live in such a way that the parents begin to become curious. We may honor them in such a way where they want to begin to come and ask us questions. And that's the heart. So anytime you dismiss, and you can go outside and say hi to parents and put a face to your name, put a face to the parent's name, to build those intimacies, to build those bridges, that's going to be fantastic. A couple other things that we have coming up that I want to put on your radar. We're going to do part 3 and 4 these next 2 weeks in our video series. And then that following week, we're going to give you guys $10 per kid, and we want you to go have fun. We want you to go to the movies, go ice skating, go paintballing, rent a movie and have a big party, do whatever you want to have a good time with your students. And our heart is we really want that 1-to-5 ratio to take place. We really want to break these down into smaller groups. If it's your 2 to 10, that's okay, that's fine, but we still want you to begin to pursue those 5. So it doesn't necessarily have to be as a house. If you guys haven't found those moments yet to split as a house and to begin to create smaller small groups, you can do something together. If your house is still too small, you can still do something unified together. But again, we want you guys to begin to connect with your few. Now remember, we're always going to have 2 leaders in a group of 6 to 10, 6 to 12, so that when someone's gone, we can fill. But within that group, we want you pursuing your few. So know that on that week, that's what we're going to do 3 weeks from now. So we'll watch the 3rd video, the 4th video, and then you guys will have a fun Sunday. Strategically, it's best to do it during small group time. If you guys want to go after second service, that's fine too. The week after that, we are going to have a small group leaders meeting. We will not be meeting in our homes. We are going to meet here at the church. We're going to have a dinner, and we're going to go through our Lead Small book. We're going to talk about what's working, what's not working, what do we have to tweak. Another exciting thing that we have coming up is we have Christmas in the city, and we also have Winterfest occurring. Now, one of the things we've been asked to do as a student ministry is go out during Dickens on Main, dressed up as elves, and invite people to Winterfest. So I think this is a great opportunity for you as a small group to do something fun. Once I get more information about that, I'll kind of communicate to your teams, hey, here's what's going on, who wants to buy in, who wants to take what hours, and we'll go from there. We also have a huge outreach event happening at the end of this month and a huge unifying event happening on the 15th. Now, these two things are going to be kind of core opportunities for our small group leaders to take the charge and kind of say, hey, we are the hill, we own this ministry. So I love you guys. Continue to communicate with your team lead at your house. Continue to communicate and figure out what's working, what's not working. I know some of us are still trying to figure our schedules out, and that's okay in this season. We have lots of grace and lots of flexibility. What we're trying to do is try to find those people who are bought in, and then in January, we'll begin to try to grow and expand. Right now, our numbers are healthy. We're running 90 kids to a 200 kid student ministry, so we are running the percentages I want. Now it's just trying to create the culture that I want. So I love you guys. Keep being awesome. Make sure to get your leaders' contact information. Make sure to begin to get your students' contact information. Make sure to get on Instagram. These are the best ways to be random and connect with your few. So love you guys. I'll see you guys tonight at 6.